Hey everybody, G7 Healing here. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. Viewer, I have such a big message for you, and it's such a powerful, positive one. Check out the shorts. Supernova is all around you. Rah, rah, rah is clarification. Also, some type of navigation that you need to release, and I'm going to talk about it. A little bit different than I normally do my shorts, but this is the message that I got, the channeled message, so I'm going to go with the flow. Let's talk about supernova, number 8. This is a very powerful force. This is something that's jumping you in an explosive way, like a shooting star. Trusting your instincts, learning how to trust the universe, trusting the flow of the universe. Once you recognize that you can trust the divine, your life magnifies in the best way possible, and that's the truth. The rah, rah, rah is all about releasing fear, anxiety, and doubt. Being in those situations that might bring you down to a low vibration for a moment, but you recognize something here, you realize something here, you don't want to stay in that low vibration because you've been listening to G7 Healing. So the first step, like I always talk about, is recognizing, right? Recognizing the situation at hand, saying, okay, now the second step is that by vibration. What do you want to be, in a low vibration or a high vibration? That's where that rah, rah, rah comes in, releasing any low vibration. Fear, anxiety, doubt. And there's other low vibrations, but those are the ones that are mainly about this reading. When you can release any low vibration, stay in a high vibration by, okay, I'm going to see the positive light of this. I'm going to see the positive situation, even though it's not a really good situation to be in. But how am I going to get out of low vibration into a high vibration of trusting the universe? And then the magic happens. The direction appears. The next and final step appears. It's all about getting in a vibration that feels good. What you put out is what you get back. So why not feel good in every single moment, right? Now in the shorts, I put 999. But my original number that I put was 555. And I want to talk about the 555. This is all about change. I put 555, 3 5s. 3 steps. Take it how it resonates. Change, change, change. There's something about you operating in 50% of that recognition, that first step, and then that second step, figuring out your vibration that you want to stay in. I want to get you to 100%, where everything comes with ease. Every third step comes with the path of least resistance, that feel good. I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy so we can begin. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, universe divine, please make me a clear vessel of love, light, and healing. Please protect this reading, myself, and the viewer. I appreciate you so much, and thank you. I'm going to start with these cards today. And there we go. There's that shooting star, like we talked about, that supernova. It's going to release you, bring you to partnerships with the same morals, values, and beliefs. It can lead you the other direction, but I don't want to talk about negativity. It's all about you being on the vibration that feels good. And deception, darkness will dissipate. The rah, rah, rah oracle is all about stepping out of darkness, releasing the darkness, stepping into the light within greatness within you. You have to stay positive. You have to continue trusting the divine. Obstacles and detours are not there for you to fail. They're not there for you to, part of your demise or to make your life harder. It's how are you going to handle yourself with that vibration first, with that attitude. Are you going to dwell on that low vibration of not feeling good? No, you're going to raise your vibration to feeling good. And here we go. Victory, triumph over any challenges. This tells me that you're in the right place at the right time, in the right moment, doing the right thing. This is all about your gumption, about feeling good, making a negative into a positive, coming out like an explosive shooting star. You recognize something here. You're not in full power, but you're getting there. This says that you are. We're going to get some clarification, but you're right there, viewer. You're right there. And the divine has your back. There's a disappointing ending. And I'm not seeing this in a negative way. I feel like you're shedding old skin. You operated in life in a low vibration, fighting through it. Not understanding and recognizing the path of least resistance is all about feeling good, doing the right thing, right? Seeing a positive out of a negative. Big message there. Like I just said, the sun underneath this. There's an inevitable change, an inevitable old way that you're shedding, that the sun is shining through, the light is coming through, releasing any dark energies, any dark low vibrations. And here comes that sun. Because you balanced something out, you've learned to balance something out with that temperance card. I'm telling you. You're doing something right, viewer. You're seeing endless possibilities of positivity when you walk and operate in the path of least resistance. We're talking about getting in a vibration, staying in a vibration of feeling good in every moment. The divine will actually present a direction, a step for you to take. It'll appear flawlessly. I cannot make this up. The world. An old cycle has ended. Continue moving forward. Like I said, I'm feeling like you're 50-70% between that first step and that second step of that recognition and getting in a vibration that needs to be, for the best outcome, best potential possible. You figured something out with the world. This is life-changing for you. Life-changing. Because it's all about your well-being. This is all about that feel-good moment. Being in a vibration that feels good, even when the odds are stacked up against you, even when you face challenges, obstacles, detours. You're focusing now on your well-being. What makes me happy? Do I want to continue operating and feeling bad about the situation at hand? Or am I going to be like, okay, the divine put this here for a reason. For my success. Not for your demise. Remember that. Yeah. You are literally unbinding yourself. The lack of mindset is bye-bye. You're seeing your glass half full, not half empty. You're seeing that when I take the path of least resistance of feeling good in that vibration, good things appear. The right direction for me to go appears. When you release fear, anxiety, doubt, something magical happens. Your life magnifies in the direction that's best for you. Endless possibilities. You are a powerful star seed. You are a powerful force to be reckoned with when you can release any fear, anxiety, and doubt. Your life takes off like lightning. Fast, rapid progression. Good things come towards you because you've learned to trust your instincts while trusting the flow of the universe. You witnessed something here, viewer, whoever I'm talking to. Got yourself, out of a bad situation that you felt you had no direction, that you felt there was no end to it. It was all about a powerful mindset that set you free. What led up to this? King of Pentacles. This is a very resourceful energy, a very powerful, down-to-earth, very knowledgeable, powerful energy. This is where you operate best. This is where your strength lies. But there was something that was bogging you down a little bit. And I'm talking about letting things get to you in a magnified level of a low vibration because you care. But you've learned to let things go that bring you in that low vibration. And it was hard. It was hard. But you figured something out. There was a fear of, if I don't control this, it's gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. But you've learned to trust your instincts while trusting the flow of the universe, recognizing obstacles and detours put in your way were not for your demise. It was to strengthen you, to strengthen your mindset. Focus on your well-being. If something stresses you out, take a time out. Recognize. Get in a vibration of a high vibration, and then that path of least resistance will open up. That next step will open up. Let's get some clarification. Please clarify, Divine. Wow. The Devil and the Three of Cups. There's something to be celebrated. There's something, how you operated in the past was really, really, I'm going to be honest, was like a dominoes effect of negativity. But you learned from some time in the past. I'm talking about the past here. You learned how to operate on a low vibration for some time. But you recognized something that it wasn't working in your favor as well as it could have been if you turned it around and operated in love and light. And I'm not talking about you're a dark person. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about operating in a low vibration and just, treading water. You've learned to operate in a high vibration, and it released and magnified your life in the best way. I cannot make this up. I'm telling you, man, you operating in a different way is opening up a doorway of expansion of opportunities. I'm also getting you're about to receive a gift from the divine of your hard work, because the person who I'm talking to had to tread that water for some time. You were just staying afloat until you changed your mindset. You focused on your well-being. Is this actually bringing me down? Is this actually stressing me out, giving me anxiety, fear, doubt? Yeah, it was. But you saw the light. You released the dark. And now, you releasing the dark, operating in that light, makes you shine so bright. And here we go. This opportunity is a wish that's coming true here. The Nine of Cups is all about a wish is coming. Your wishes are coming true. The Nine of Pentacles is contentment, well-being, right? In physical form, feeling content. The Nine of Cups is as well feeling content and having that wish of well-being, but basking in the pleasures of what money can't buy. You're at a 9-9 here, hence the 999 in my shorts. You're almost at the 10. You went from the devil-like energy all the way up to the 999. How huge is that? It's like a supernova being shot up forward. It's like almost like you unleashed yourself. You're an explosive shooting star. Wow, they're just spilling out today. And here we go. Here comes out that sun again. The moon reversed. The 8 of Pentacles upright. And then here comes that Lovers again. Check this out. Look at how the cards interact with each other. The light will always outshine the dark. You released the dark and stepped into the light. You uncovered hidden joys that you didn't even know about. You uncovered something about yourself. The moon upright and the moon reversed, how it interacts, you flipped something around here. You flipped it around in your favor, and look at this. An opportunity of a goal, of a partnership, of a wish come true is coming in. Period. It's coming. And here comes that Chariot again. And an offer. Wow. Wow. All because you heard the calling of the divine. There was something about a foundation that you had to redo within yourself. And it had everything to do with your well-being and your mindset. You turned something around drastically, and now you're shooting off like a shooting star. You're exploding into this beautiful, magnified lifestyle. Period. And there's that 10, like I said. It's coming. It's all around you. Keep going forward. And here we go. In the near future, you're going to look back and see how far you've come. You've learned so many lessons within yourself. Going within. Trusting the universe. Trusting your instincts. Staying in what feels good in every single moment. Recognizing the first step. Because that was really hard for you to do. Thank you, Divine. They want me to tell you that recognizing that first step was hidden from you from so long. You've been operating in not understanding, treading water. You learned to recognize. Now you're learning how to vibrate what you want to attract. And when you learn that, the steps beyond that appear flawlessly, with ease. You learned some harsh truths. You've learned some harsh lessons. But it was for you to grow, to get to this 10 of Cups, the ultimate happiness, the ultimate partnerships that you're going to attract. You are in complete champion mode. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles in the future. Oh, there we go. And you're stepping into your high priest, high priestess energy. I know it's the Hierophant, but this is all about high ranking in the spiritual realm. Wow. Like-minded people. You've learned from who you put yourself around. You recognized different situations from a different viewpoint in all your connections and all your resources. You stayed true to yourself. You come first. And when you recognize something about when you operate in a low vibration, you disconnect, you disengage, and wait for you to amp yourself up in that chariot mode and then move forward and then engage. You figured something out. And then here comes that Empress. There's some type of partnership with an Empress, with a Chariot. Take it out applies. It's going to be different for everybody. It doesn't matter the gender. These are just the energies that I'm picking up. Masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. There's something about a partnership, maybe a marriage, maybe a relationship. Take it how it applies. But there's definitely some type of partnership coming in because that Lovers. You are really attracting like-minded people with the same morals, values, and beliefs, coming together spiritually. There's a new chapter. A new perspective had to be made for this new chapter to come in the future. Remember, I kept seeing that Emperor. I don't know if I hit the record button, but I kept seeing that Emperor before I was, redoing my cards, resetting them for this energy, for this reading. There's something really powerful coming in for you because you operate in love and light. You released any darkness, any dark thoughts, any dark mindsets that brought you down to a low vibration. You will never forget the lessons. You can't go backwards from this moment forward because you already learned it. You already learned that you're more powerful operating in love and light. Operating in that trusting of that universe. Operating in your instincts. You've already been good at that. You've always been good at instincts. But it's all about that vibration. Happiness, kindness, compassion, non-judgment, love and light. Let's get an angel message before I close out. Divine, what's the message that this viewer needs to hear at this time? There's that 10 of air again, but it's reversed. You figured something out. What other messages, please? One more, please. Oh, they want me to take that one too. Okay. Here we go. There's that Page of Pentacles, Page of Earth again. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. Two of Water. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. The positive resolution of a conflict. Wow. There's a partnership coming in. A new level. Maybe a reunion. Take out applies. This will be a success because you operate in love and light. And it's going to be the best outcome for all involved. For both, take out applies. All right, viewer, I'm going to leave it here. I love you. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.